Before you offer any AI solution to businesses or companies, you first need to know how AI really works in companies and what companies really want when it comes to AI. First of all, companies want systems that scale, stay stable, and don't break under heavy load. That means they don't want to spend money or time on a system that may not work all the time. They need something that they can trust and that they know will work for them all the time. If their system keeps breaking every few hours or days, and when there's high load on their website, for example, or their system, and that causes malfunctioning, then they don't want that. It wastes time. And unfortunately, low-code/no-code tools such as N8N and Zapier can't provide this for real working companies that have a larger audience. And the next thing, which is probably the most important thing when it comes to businesses, is data security. They prefer to have their data secured over having convenience any day. By convenience, I mean it's easier to use ChatGPT or Cloud to do certain tasks, but that would require the person to be giving potentially secure or private data to those companies, OpenAI and Google, for example. And put simply, companies don't want that. They don't want their information to be leaked to the public. This is why real businesses prefer open source models that they can host locally. This means they don't have to worry about their data being leaked in any instance. They simply host the model on their own server, fine-tune it with their own information and data, and have it catered exactly to their business's needs. And although open source models aren't as strong as the closed source models as we mentioned before, but the trade-off is worth when it comes to data privacy and security. There are very few companies that would want to work with or partner with a coder, software engineer, AI engineer that doesn't know how to work with local models. Because that means he simply isn't able or capable to do what they need him to do when it comes to protecting their data. And this leads me to my last point. No code automations collapse in real enterprise environments. I mean, sure, N8N Zapier can work for small businesses, for restaurant owners. You can create simple automations, or you can even create automations for yourself to handle your emails, handle feedback, and whatnot. But if you want to build something truly valuable that a company would want to pay thousands and thousands of dollars for, the system you're providing them should be worth that much money as well. That means you must go back to the fundamentals of coding with Python, understanding libraries, understanding cybersecurity, data information security, how servers work, how local LLMs work, how you download open source models, and how you interact with them to end up building a perfect system that would work in all situations and scenarios for a company. So if you want to work with real companies or build something valuable for a real company, you're probably going to have to do it locally. That means using Python and open source models. And don't get me wrong, if you're allowed to, feel free to use AI coding tools to help build your program. But if the company prefers that you don't do that, you can always download open source models that are made to help you code and use those to help yourself code and get the job done.